we're speaking with today?
Cheryl Lynn Andrews.
Tell us what's been going on with you since the last time we saw you.
Well, I'm studying, as I said, I'm still studying to be a nurse practitioner. I've been hanging out at the library, studying on nurse practitioner books, and just hanging out with my two grandkids and my daughters, and just enjoying life.
How the cold weather been treating you?
Cold weather's fine because you know what? We ain't had, this is the 6 mile winter. Yeah, we had a few, maybe 5 really cold days this whole winter so far, and the fall was fine. And so, cold weather doesn't bother me. You know, we had snow a couple times, and it melted eventually. So, it is what it is.
How far are you in your studies?
No, I just started. I just started.
How is it hanging out with your grandbabies?
It's lovely, it's wonderful, and it's beautiful.
What's been going on in the city, or have you been dealing with any things in the city that you don't usually have to deal with?
Well, you know, ain't a whole lot going on in the city. I hang out on Duncan King and Pillington between Billups, and you know, I have a lot of friends over in that area near Martin's liquor store and the laundromat, and you know, really ain't nothing much going on, you know, but you know,
Are the people changing? Are the areas changing? Like, is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Or
it's getting better.
like what betterment do you see?
Well, I see new developments in the city, in that area, you know. And so I have to say it's getting better. It's uplifting.
What's the plans on when you finish your studies, and how long is that going to take you?
Well, I just started, so I got a little less than 6 years, but I'm studying very hard. I'm studying at the library. I'm reading up books, and I'm trying to double on class. I'm taking the maximum classes. I'm trying to do it less than 6 years.
What's the plan after you finish?
My plan is to be a nurse practitioner and hopefully a traveling nurse practitioner. You get 10 to 20 grand extra a year if you travel.
How's your grandbabies gonna feel about that?
They'll miss me and I'll miss them.
What else has been going on with you besides school and grandbabies? What else have you been dealing with or going through, or just what's been going on with you?
Well, you know, kind of dating a little bit. You know,
How's that going?
I haven't dated in a while. You know. So I was kind of dating this bus driver named Ed. He drives the 42 and the 18. We actually got engaged, you know. The only thing about Ed is he said he wanted to wait till marriage to have sex. I have no problem with that. I feel the same way because we both are Christians. We are both God-fearing people. I ain't have no problem with that. But what I did have a problem with, he won't even kiss or hug me.
What do you think that's about? And have you asked him?
Yeah, for sure. He said that leads to something else. But I like, on your job? We on your job. How is that going to lead to something else?
How old is he?
He's 58.
So he's a little older than you.
Mm-hmm.
How is that dating an older guy?
I love it. They very, very mature, and he's, you know, he's well off. You know, he has a 6-bedroom home with a big pool. I had a pool party at his home.
That's where the pool party was.
That was the pool party.
Now, how was the pool party?
Well, I changed into three different bikinis,
Right.
red, black, and purple.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But who all came to the pool
100
party?
people.
100 people. And what was going on at the pool party? What kind of festivities was going on at the
Well,
pool?
we had live music, live band, and we had
What band showed up?
well, I had got this band from this band that played at the hotel, and the lady, you know, she's a young lady and she could really sing. And
What's her name?
Her name is Princess. Mm-hmm.
So what is it, like a cover band, or it was like?
Yes.
So the pool party went off without a hitch.
It did.
So,
And so, you know, we were drinking and we was smoking weed, and then we got a little wild, and a lot of us took off our bikini tops.
What happened after that?
Nothing happened. Nothing happened. The
So
man just was looking.
So it basically turned into a topless pool
Topless,
party.
topless. Not for a long time, for about a half hour, yeah.
Okay, then after the half hour, everybody put their tops back on. And
Pretty
then
much was ready to go home.
Okay. What else been going on?
So my sister Carmen, she live in Atlanta, Georgia. She's an accountant. She's 66. She just turned 66, January the 14th. She be coming in town Friday. And the good thing about when she come in town, she always buy me 7 outfits. We stay at a hotel for the week or however long her stay is. We really, really have a really good time. She is my big sister, but she's very, very bossy and she's very aggressive.
What happened with the house on the west side? You still dealing with that, or
No, they moved out. They moved out.
the house that you grew up in, right?
I didn't grow up in that house. I grew up in the house next door to it.
Right. I'm saying, what happened with that house?
My 2 brothers live in it.
So all of y'all stay together?
No. Just them 2 brothers live in it.
You still out in the county?
I'm out in the county, and I got that house on Arlington that I'm getting ready to sell.
You did some work to it?
Well, the thing about it, the house was rent to own by the prior tenants, so they remodeled the home.
So
they felt like that would be their home. They only owed $5 more grand, and they didn't pay the last $5 grand. And the thing about it, the last 2 years, they didn't pay their rent, and I didn't even evict them, and then they still couldn't even pay their utilities. They were still in gas. The gas came out to the meter.
How did they go without them paying for 2 years, paying rent? Like, how did you deal with that?
I didn't even deal with it all. I didn't even have their number. If I go over there, they didn't answer the door. I just didn't deal with it.
You didn't go through the courts or anything?
I did not. I just let them be. And God will bless me for blessing them.
Were these people that you knew, or these?
No, I didn't know them. It's a black guy and a Mexican girl. I met them when I put a sign out. Houses for rent.
And then they went bad on you.
They went bad on me.
And they stayed in the house 2 years without paying rent.
2 years.
But they didn't destroy the house or anything.
They did not destroy the house. They fixed it up.
They fixed it up while they were not paying rent.
That's what they would do. They were still paying rent. They were fixing the home up because they thought they was going to own it eventually, but they're not going to own it. They're not.
So they were fixing it up. Was that kind of deal that y'all worked out?
No, there wasn't no deal that we worked out. That's something they did on their own because that's kind of work he does.
The Mexican guy?
No, he's black. The girl is Mexican.
Have you seen your kids lately?
I have not, because my one daughter, she lives in Las Vegas. I tried to go see her for Thanksgiving. She was going to Phoenix, Arizona to visit our cousin. I tried to go for Christmas. She was going to Mexico. So I have not been to Las Vegas. I have not seen my daughter. Then my other daughters who live in Kirkwood, I have not seen her either. I have Christmas stuff for my 2 grandkids. I got a lot of clothes, a lot of toys. I got my grandsons some video games. She will not come pick that stuff up.
Why not? What's the deal with that?
I have no idea.
So which grandbabies are you hanging out with?
Well, that's what I'm saying. When I was hanging out with
How
them,
long has it
that's
been
only
since
2.
Seen them, yeah.
I ain't seen them before Christmas.
For no apparent reason, just
no apparent reason. I call her and she does not return my calls. Well, she don't. I be calling for. I just got this phone, but I be calling from people's phones.
Do you have a message for her? Like,
I leave a message.
No, I'm saying, like, would you like to leave a message with us in case she see this where you looking for or want to know what's going on?
Hey, Sarah, this is Mom. I love you dearly. I love you severely. I miss you. I miss my grandkids. If you can, get in contact with me. Contact me with your Uncle Stevie, 314-534-3424. I do have a new phone. It's not been turned on. It's charging. It's on, I believe. Maybe it's not on. I just got it. But get in contact me through your Uncle Stevie.
And if there's any advice you want to leave anybody like that's venturing out into the world and trying to figure things out, if it's any advice or wisdom that you can give anybody, you can tell it to them right now.
Stay strong. And when you stand strong, also stay strong in the Lord, because the Lord is the best thing out here. God is all we need. Um, he's able and he's ready, and he's just a good God, you know. And then the thing about it, he's God all by himself. He don't need no help. He don't need no assistance. I love God. I love Jesus. I love the Lord.
We appreciate you taking time out with us, Miss Cheryl. We wish you all the best. Thank you.
Alrighty.